Hello everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. So today we are going to see how configure VPC and how to check the consistency status on a VPC device. So this is our topology where we have a 4 Nexus boxes. N7K1 and N7K2 are in a VPC domain, and N7K 5K1 and 5K2 are in a VPC system, right? And there is a peer link, VPC member port, VPC 10 and VPC 20 needs to be configured, and my keep alive link is on management port. So let's do and configure it. The peer link is on a port channel 10, right? A port channel 100, and a VPC domain is a domain 100, right? So let's do the configuration and see how it works. So I'll go to the Nexus N7K1. First of all, because we need to configure the management. So for that, we need to configure the management IP. So let's configure it, interface. So we will configure in N7K1 and N7K2 both. Let's ping it. So from the VRF management, I'm able to ping. Now let's ping this one. So we are able to ping the both management IP of N7K1 and N7K2 because this is my both VPC domain. So let's configure one by one and see. So first is to enable the feature. What I'll do, feature. At the same configuration I'll do here. So in order to avoid any mistake, we need to configure parallelly. Okay, now we have done it. So let's go and configure. Okay. The same we will configure here. Okay. Now, once we did do that, we will configure the peer link. For that, if you see the topology 1 by 1 and 1 by 2 on both parts. So let's do switch port. port mode trunk channel group active set 100. Let's wait for 1 or 2 minutes because take time. Trunk peer link shut. So same configuration we will do here. Now let's see the VPC domain verification and port channel. Let's see my port channel is up or not. So my both port channel is down. It will take time to come up. My both came up here. Here also it will come up. So my both port channel is up. Now we will see VPC. So VPC. So see here VPC domain 100 we have configured. Peer instance is formed. Okay. Peer is alive. Right. Configuration consistency status. Tab 2 configuration status success. VPC role is primary. And see here. So this is my VPC role secondary. Okay, now if you want to see the role about the I mean keep alive status. So just we need to go here. So VPC here keep alive. So see here, keep alive. Peer is alive. It is sending packet. Send status. Receive status success. Okay. And if you want to see role. So see here, this is a VPC primary switch. This is the system MAC address. So this is 64 is your hexadecimal, and this is your by default MAC addresses, right? And this is your burn-in MAC address of a switch, right? So same thing if you see here. See here. So your VPC system MAC address is same. Just match it. So that third device will look it as a single switch. Okay. Now let's go and configure the member port as per the diagram. 1x3, 1x3, and 1x3, 1x3. 1x3 of 7K1 and 1x4 of and 7K2. They are in VPC 10 and rest of the in VPC 20. So we'll do the okay switch port trunk. right? So we have configured, port 3 in a port channel 10, port 4 in a port channel 20, and we have configured port channel 10 under VPC 10 and port channel 20 under VPC 20. Okay, likewise we will do in N7K2 also the same command. ATH1/3 port mode trunk channel group 20 mode active shut exit interface ATH1/4 switch port mode trunk shut channel group 10 mode active shut interface port channel 10 switch port mode trunk shut VPC 10 shut exit interface port channel 20 switch port mode trunk shut 20 shut. Okay, so here we have configured, but the downside the 5K1 and 5K2 we have not configured. So let's configure on the 5 side host name N5K1. Okay, so we will configure again, we will have to enable the feature and all those stuff here also. Feature LACP. Okay, and as per diagram 5K1, 3 and 4 are port channel 10 and VPC 10. So interface ETH3-4. Okay, switch port mode trunk channel group 10 mode active no shut interface port channel 10 switch port mode trunk no shut. Okay, now we will go for N5K2 also. Host name N5K2 feature LACP interface. What is the port number? 3 and 4. Okay, ETH1/3-4 switch port mode trunk channel group 20 mode active no shut exit interface port channel 20 switch port mode trunk no shut. Okay, let's see whether my VPC is up or not. So VPC, so see here I have configured two VPC, port channel 10 and port channel 20 on N7K1, and then so VPC. So here also port channel 10 and port channel 20 VPC ID 10 and VPC ID 20 is on. Okay, now if you want to see the CFS states and all those stuff, so you can write it. So CFS status, so CFS is enabled. Okay. Let's configure some VLANs for next lab. VLAN 10, VLAN 20, VLAN 30. Spanning tree, VLAN. Because this is the primary, so I will take it. Okay. Likewise, I'll configure here. Spanning tree, VLAN 10, 20, 30. Priority 8192. And it 5K1 and 5K2. Simple, we'll configure VLANs. VLAN 10, VLAN 20, VLAN 30. Okay. And in 5K2, VLAN 10, VLAN 20. Oops. VLAN 30. Okay. So let's see, how the consistency check is performed in the, in the same, topology. So, for that, let's check, by type 1 inconsistency, because type 1 consistency check can be easily seen, right? Because if there is an inconsistency, then it will shut down the secondary switch member port. So let's suppose, we configure, first before, configuring it, let's see if my type 1 consistency type 2 is okay or not. So configuration consistency status is success, per VLAN consistency status success, type 2 consistency status is success. Now here also we can see, so VPC, so see here, right? And if I go and see, global parameter, so let me show you. So VPC consistency parameter global. So see here, you are able to see, this switch command and the peer switch command also. Okay. STP PVST plus is enabled, right? All are same. See, all the parameters are same. Rapid PVST is there, rapid PVST is there. So let's talk about, STP mode. So it is a rapid PVST and another one is a peer value is rapid PVST. So let's do and change it, right? And then we can see the effect. So on N7K1 conf T spanning tree mode rapid PVST I have configured, and on N7K2 let's configure spanning tree mode MST. Okay, now let's see what happens. So first to go and see, so VPC. So see here, you will see here configuration consistency status failed. Why it is failed? Configuration inconsistency reason VPC type 1 configuration incompatible STP. Now let's see what, because I am configuring in in your because I am in the N7K1, which is a primary, so its status shows up, right? VPC, and your consistency is looking failed. Now let's go here and see. So VPC. So here also you are seeing configuration inconsistency reason type 1 configuration incompatible. Just we go down. So here, you see, because it is a type 1 global consistency error, So my port channel on a secondary switch will go down. Okay. Now, just go and remove this configuration, spanning tree mode, rapid PVST. Let's do and change. So what will happen? CFS protocol will work. It will share the configuration, synchronize the configuration, validate the configuration, and make the VPC up. So let's go and see. Now everything is in success. Okay. So here everything is success, but my port channel will show down. After some time it will come up because it takes some time to synchronize it. Let's see. Now see, the port channel came up. Okay. Now we will do some configuration for HSRP on N7K1 and N7K2, right? And then we'll see our configuration status, right? And then we will see one of the failure scenario failover, like peer keep alive down. Then what happens? Once my peer link is down, then what happens, right? So let's see one by one. So let me configure HSRP here. Configure feature HSRP. Okay. Interface VLAN 10. Oops. 10. IP address 10.10.10.2. 4. Okay, and same on N7K2. Here. And 4. 1. Print timer shut. Okay, now see the HSRP status. Okay, now my HSRP is up. Right now, see, let's go and shut down the peer link. Okay. So let me go to primary. Sorry. So just to remind it, when my peer link goes down, right, and my keep lap is up, to avoid the split brain scenario and dual active scenario, what it does, all the SVIs in the secondary switch and all its VPC member port will go down. So VLAN 10 gateway and port channel 10 and port channel 20 goes down into the secondary switch and 7K2. Okay, just set it. Now see, so VPC peer link is down, peer is active. Okay, my all port is up, right? And so interface, so IP interface brief. So my VLAN 10 is also up, protocol up, line up, everything. Now just go and see. So VPC. Okay, I have to shut down here also because okay, so my peer is down. Okay, now see, my member port is also down, and then see here, protocol down, link down, right? So this protocol is down, layer 2 is my also down. Okay, now let's go and make the port channel up. Wait for some time. Okay, the port channel is up here also. Now we'll see the VPC. See here, everything is up. My member port is down, it will come up. So my layer 3 is come up, VLAN 10 is now up, protocol up. Just go and see the VPC. Now my port channel 10 is also up. Okay, so this is how the failover scenario happens. So thank you for watching VPC configuration and its component along with its consistency check and failover scenarios. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye bye.